Congratulations on filling out your vendor profile on Jiggity. Now that that's done, it's time to start adding your products. This is probably the most important part of setting up your online website because purchasing your products is the reason that customers will be coming to Jiggity. From your dashboard, if you scroll over to the top where it says Products, the second button down will also say Products. Please click there. You will see that I have no products listed. That's because I have a new site, and so I have to start adding products before anything will start to show in the list here. That's okay. We're going to start adding products now. Up in the top right-hand corner, you will see a plus symbol in a teal button. Please click there. This will take you to a new product page. This is where you will add your products one by one as you build your online store. You can see that there are different tabs along the top of your new product area, which we will address each in turn. The first thing that you need to fill in is the name of the product that you are trying to add. If you've been following the instruction packages that I've sent to you, you may already have your information held in one location, like I do in this Word document. My title or name for this product is Horizon Teardrop Earrings in Black and Shimmering Copper. If I highlight this name, I can then right-click and press Copy. When I click back onto the new product page, I will now be able to right-click and paste my name into this bar. The next thing that you will see is Sold and Shipped By. My test company's name is Test, but you should see your company name here. The next section is Categories. You can add categories in two different ways. The first one is by clicking into this search bar and starting to type the category that would best fit your product. For example, jewelry, because these are earrings. You also can scroll to the right and see that there is a little box with 3 blue lines. If you click on that, a menu of categories will show up. As you scroll down, you can select which categories best suit your product. I'm going to be adding jewelry, ladies wear, and even fashion for categories for my earrings. When you're done, you can click the Add Categories button in the bottom right-hand corner, and they will all show up on your new product page. When you scroll down, the next thing that you will need to do is add a price. These earrings are $38. The next thing that you need to add is a description of your product. Once again, if you haven't prepared a description for your product yet, I do recommend referring to the information packages that I sent out, as they will give you some ideas of what you can write for the description. I already have mine ready in the Word document. I've talked about what the earrings are made out of, as well as how they pair nicely with different outfits. You can have as much information or as little here as you would like, but I do recommend having a nice, strong description since your customers won't be able to touch or feel the product before they buy it. The next section that you will see is Status. You want to make sure that your status is active. It should default to that. If you would like to add a product that maybe won't come out until the next season's collection, you can always add your product today and then click Hidden. What this does is it allows your product to be on your store without actually showing to the customers. If you would like to add it to your collection for customers to see at a later time, you can come back into your product and just click Active. The next section that you need to add is images. If you've already prepared your images, you may already have them ready in a folder. I'm going to click Select Images, and then on my desktop, I have the folder called Product Upload Ready. Here are the pictures of my Horizon earrings. Please note that the earrings are actually named with the product name rather than just with an image and a number. This is important for Google to be able to understand what the image is of. You can select more than one of the pictures at once by simply clicking and holding down the Control key on your keyboard while you select multiple images. When all of your images have been added, please click Open, and then they will automatically upload. When you move your mouse over the top of the picture, in the top left-hand corner, you will see that it says Alt Text. This is where you can describe the earrings as if you were talking to someone over the phone and trying to give them an idea of what this product looks like. I'm going to write for this picture, teardrop earrings in black and shimmering copper. You don't want your alt text to be the same for different images, but you do want to add alt text for all of the images. So here I'm going to say, these earrings are black and copper. When you've done that, you can scroll past the option settings and leave them with the default. Next, we come to pricing and inventory. You should have some kind of product ID code listed at your store that you can add here, but if not, you can always add one so that you can more easily track your inventory for when you need to reorder your products. I'm going to name this product ABC123. The next box shows a regular price. Here you will add the normal price of the item. It might be the same price that you listed further up on the page under product price. The difference is, if you ever want these earrings to go on sale, you would click to this button and type a different number, for example 35. Then when it shows to a customer, it will show that it's on sale, with the regular price being $38 and the current price being $35. The next thing that you want to do is type in how many of these earrings you have in stock. I have 5, so I'm going to put that number here. But this can always be adjusted later on when your inventory changes. I do suggest that you track your inventory. The default shows track without options. If you don't want it to track, then you can also select that. But I will leave it with track without options. We have the opportunity with Jiggity to create different ways that customers can or can't purchase a product. For example, if you only will allow a customer to purchase these earrings if they buy at least 2, you would need to write 2 here for the minimum order quantity. I'm going to leave it at 0 because I would be happy if a customer bought just 1 of the earrings. You can also choose how many is the maximum a customer can order. For example, if you don't want them to order more than 10 of a product at a time, you can write 10 here. Again, I'm going to leave it at 0 because if someone wants to purchase a lot of these earrings, that's okay with me. You also have the choice to put in a quantity step. This means that if you put in 2, for example, a customer will only be able to order your products in groups of 2. So that means they could order 2 or 4 or 6, even 20, but they could never order 1 or 3. Again, I'm going to leave this at 0 so that a customer can order however many they want. My store does need to charge HST, so I'm going to check this button, but that will be up to you. At the bottom, I'm going to leave it as all user groups because I want everyone to be able to see my product, and this is the day that I created the product, so that's okay. I also have the choice to choose what happens if I run out of stock. So for example, if I select buy in advance, it means that a customer would be able to purchase the product even if they don't currently have it in stock. I could also select sign up for notification. This would mean that when I do get more stock in, that customer could get an email, for example, saying that it's now in stock. I'm going to select none, and a customer can come back and visit my website the next time they're on Jiggity. The rest of this you can choose to add if you want to, but you really don't need to. What is important to do is to scroll back up to the top and revisit those other tabs. For example, when we click SEO, you will see that the product can have its own URL. It's suggesting Horizon Teardrop Earrings, black and copper, with little dashes in between each word instead of spaces, because this SEO name cannot have any spaces. I like that name, so I will leave that. Then I need to add some metadata. This should, at the very least, be the title of your product. You could change it to say something else if you would like to, but the page title is the blue hyperlink that will show up in Google when somebody searches for a product similar to yours. The section that shows up in black underneath when you search something in Google is called the meta description. You want this to be a shortened version of your product that will describe exactly what you are selling on that page to the customer. This will improve the likelihood that a customer will click your link when they find it on Google. I'm going to use part of my description from my Word document. Maybe what they're made out of and who made them. This needs to be a maximum of 130 characters to 140 characters. Otherwise, it will get cut off in Google. So make sure that you aren't making this too long. For keywords, I'm going to add some things that people might search when they're looking for earrings. So for example, earrings, maybe they would search teardrop earrings. Please note that keywords can be multiple words. Maybe they would search for dangling earrings. I could put in shimmering earrings, and that's okay. Please note that I'm putting a comma in between each of the keywords so that the site can recognize what the keywords are. The next button at the top says quantity discounts. You can choose if someone can have a discount if they purchase a certain quantity number. In this case, for the earrings, I'm not going to create one. But if you did want to create one or two, you can fill in all of the information here. The type is an absolute, as in dollar value, or a percent that you can give a discount. And you can also press add, which will give you a different slot to fill in more options for quantity discounts. The next part is add-ons. The most important thing here is the comments and reviews. Right now, your reviews are disabled, but I do recommend changing that to say communication and rating. That means that a customer will be able to write a review as well as leave you a certain rating value on your product. As long as your product is good quality, you should expect good reviews and comments, which could then help sell your product in the future. If you would like to add any tags for your product, you can type them in here. So for example, jewelry, earrings, and even shimmering earrings or anything like that. In between each tag, if you press enter, it will add it to your product. When you are happy with your product, you can move your mouse to the top right and press create. Congratulations! You've just added your first product. If you want to see it, you can scroll back up to the top to where it says products and select the products button from the drop-down menu. Now you can see that this product is listed on my products page. You'll note that the price that I'm selling it for is listed first and then the regular price is listed second. So it's really easy to change this if you ever want to quickly edit your product. The same thing will happen with quantity. For example, if you've just sold 2 at your store, you could quickly type 3 and that would already update your product. Thank you very much for joining this tutorial on adding a product to your new Jiggity site. If you have any questions, don't forget you can reach out and contact me at any time and I would be happy to help you.